Hello, everyone. It has been a long 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I didn't expect to be gone that long, but I was. And we have a special guest here, as you can see. This special little girl I call Noodle. Hope everyone, if you're in, let's say, a Judeo Christian nation or in the continental United States, but it's, yeah, hope you all had a good New Year's and a good Christmas if you celebrate and all that. I had a lovely Yule evening, and then last week I kind of crashed, and I'm sorry I missed y'all last Tuesday. I did not do a live. I kind of was in a funk and couldn't get myself to do anything. So, just had a new moon. I don't know anything about it. I know Jupiter's in Pisces now. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, so stuff is happening, and I got a cat on my lap. So, oh, put lipstick on her head. Haley, yes, I will do a reading for you. Okay, so that was probably the most boring rundown I've ever done, except there's a cat here. Alrighty. All right, she's kind of in the way. Yeah, so we get two doubles. Alrighty. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. Down you go. Okay, so your first set of cards is the Queen of Cups and the Princess of Swords. So it seems like a little bit of conflict action going on there. And next two cards are the Lovers and the Eight of Discs. I'm sorry. Somebody tried to call me, which was good, but I told her not to call between these times. And then the last card we have is the Dark Magus. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so it seems like there's some sort of conflict going on between two people, either yourself and another. I don't know who's who. We have the Princess of Swords kind of like poking at the very emotional Queen of Cups. And then here in the middle, I don't want, this is disappointing. This is sad. It's like leaving something that you really care about, that you really love, or feeling like no matter how much energy you put into it, something is not working. It's not getting better, but you can't seem to walk away from it. Like you feel like you have to, but you can't because you love it so much. And then we finish out with this Magus, and this one I call the Dark Magus because it's usually like the tricky one. Clarify it. Usually, not always. But it does, these are clarifying cards. We have the Six of Wands and the Princess of Discs. Sweetheart, I love you, but not right now. Well, I love you always, but you can't bother me right now. So, what I think this is actually, it's more like maybe you have to be the one that's tricky or tricksy or like really think creatively here to kind of maybe not even extricate yourself from the situation, but kind of like still get what you want and start something new out of it. Something that's like go for gold, go for what you want. It may take a little bit longer, but it looks like with the Princess of Discs that there is something better coming to fruition if you can just kind of like think your way out of it, move your way out through it. Oh, Bubba, I love you too. I missed you all day, but please. Okay. Oh, and that was for, I feel bad. That was for Haley. I didn't put up your name. And yes, oh, that's so sad. Oh, no, Sarbani. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. Oh, Haley, you're welcome. All right. This cat is in the way. All right. And I can tell you from experience that that first time you get fired really sucks. But then after that, it's just like, meh. Not, no, it's not like that. It's just sometimes it can be oddly liberating. Okay, so we start out with the Judgment card or the Aeon, which says to me, not so, not no, not so fast. It's just that not all the information is out yet. So be cautious. There's things going on in the background that you're not aware of. And then the next two cards don't show of like badness or disaster, but you say you're pretty sure you're gonna get fired. So if you are, just know that like the future is yet unwritten. Like this is kind of like, if you do get fired, like everything will be out on the table. You'll know what happened. But it could also mean that you're not going to. I don't know. It's just this is all about like not all the information is out there yet. But then the next two cards we have are kind of like chill. So we have the Three of Wands and the Two of Swords. So it's kind of like there's a couple of different things out here. I'm thinking like make peace with it. Don't stress yourself out too much about it. Like you'll have to make a decision, but it doesn't have to be right now. And that's with this Two of Swords. And then this other one, the Three of Wands, it's like waiting for the ships to come in, but also like waiting to see what happens here. Like it's like kind of chill out, be true to yourself, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And kind of if this is you lose your job, like make peace with that and realize like maybe you get a little bit of a time where you can kind of reassess and just kind of think about what you want to do. It doesn't seem like a very long period, but just you don't have to stress out. It's not like this is going to be the end of the world, so to speak. Like you'll have to find another job, but yeah, it seems like you'll be able to find something in your field. The nature of the Three of Swords or the Three of Wands and the Two of Swords kind of makes me feel like there's something even keeled about all of this. So, all right. I hope that helps. Hello, Sedant. Let me draw 3 cards for you, and then I will read for Ellen. Hi, Ellen. But Sedant. You're welcome, Sarbani. Good luck. All right. Now. Oh. Okay. So we have the 3 of discs, the 8 of cups, and the 4 of discs. This is kind of bland and boring, and it just seems kind of like, you're working, you're doing the best you can. Maybe you've been at this position a while, but it doesn't seem, maybe you've just started. But it seems like you're working and it's just okay. You're not going anywhere. And on the other hand, things are stable financially. You feel like you have to hang on to every penny, like you can't spend anything. And then in the middle here, framed by those two things of working too much and not feeling like we don't have enough. I mean, you do have enough, but it feels like you don't. There's this feeling of continually being drained emotionally, and probably physically too. So that's kind of more of a like what I call a no answer answer. Oh, you wanted to know about love. Okay. Well, seems like you're trying, but you're trying. You are trying, more in a physical sense. But then this part over here says you're kind of not getting anywhere. Maybe you're not putting yourself out there. You're too guarded. So you're feeling like you will never get anywhere. You will never get love. Oh, I hate these. This is kind of like a no answer answer. You probably already know these things. All right, so I'm going to draw one more card for you to see how you can shift that, because it seems like you're kind of at a loss, even though you're putting the work in, you're still too guarded to meet somebody. Put yourself out there. Like, really put yourself out there. Kind of, all those cards are just kind of like bland and boring. Like, you really need to, I need another one, because the aces aren't really, ooh. Okay, it seems like you've had some heartbreak in the past. You need to push through that. You need to get through that before you can find somebody new. Like, because that's what's holding you back, is whatever heartbreak, whether it's from a previous relationship, whether it's just been the other issues of your past and tragedies, you know, feeling like maybe you've been single most of your life and you just feel Like you have to get past that feeling of betrayal, that feeling of that you're not good enough, that you have to get past the heartbreak, whatever it may be caused by. And then it'll be a little bit easier. So just kind of sit with that hurt and just not sit with it, just break through it. Break through it because it's holding you back. Okay. All right. I don't want to miss Ellen. And then I'll go to Rebecca. Okay. I got a cat on my lap and she is really in the way. I love her though. All right. Hey. Hmm. Hi, Ellen. I know I had a quiet second there. Okay, so we start out with the Fool. Then we have the Knight of Cups, or King of Cups. And then the Three of Discs. I don't know what's going on. It seems like there's the opportunity for a new start. Sometimes it's harder to read for people I know. I don't know what's going on with you right now, but it seems like someone or something has made an offer, or you're. I feel like more like you want to put yourself out there in a different way. And whatever this is, this new opportunity, it's kind of leading to a new start that will kind of take a lot of your energy. Um, you see, this the thing is the Knight of Cups is confusing me because I don't know if it's you offering something to the world or someone offering you something. It's one or the other. I could always do a clarifier. But whatever this is, it's a new beginning, a new opportunity. Like maybe you just kind of want to take the leap and put yourself out there. All right, let me see if clarifier is. Ooh, okay. Maybe whatever's being offered to you is not, it feels like you're trapped. Like you're boxed in by it, like it's a lot. It can be kind of scary, whatever it is. That's all I got for you right now. You know, I'll connect with you. We'll do lunch. We'll do lunch. Hi, folks. Sometimes my friends pop on here and I gotta, you know, be a good friend. All right. Okay, Rebecca. Yes, you can get a reading. All right. Just making sure that I'm not getting. All righty, Rebecca. Hey. All right. Doesn't seem like a whole heck of a lot going on, but we have the Three of Discs. You've been working on this thing. You're still working on this thing, but it looks like there's been some kind of success and maybe a breakthrough. Um, six of Six of Discs and Six of Swords together. So it seems like there's kind of a successful breakthrough, but in the sense of usually it's kind of like a smooth sailing. So smooth sailing from here after putting the work in. And then the last card here is the Magician. So time of busyness, time of having a handle on everything, just making the magic happen, doing whatever this thing that you've been working on and that you finally made a breakthrough. It'll just seem like everything is just kind of smooth, not just smooth sailing, but like things are going your way. They're going to be working out. I'm going to do a clarifier. Ooh, yes. So yeah, they're really working out. This is the strength card. It's called Lust in this deck. It's kind of like the Magician, but not like the Magician. It's just a fiery aspect. It just seems like there's some excitement. Whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been putting the effort in, it's kind of broken through, and now exciting times are ahead. So, all right. I know this is all my fault. I haven't been doing lives. I took Yule off, and then I took the following week off too because I'm a dummy. Did tell y'all I was going to take Yule off, and I'm glad I did. I got to go out and knit and do a pine spiral. I know that sounds weird, but like there's a place, non-alcoholic space near where I live where it's run by witchy people. So I got a happy cat behind me. She's decided she's done cuddling. Oh, And oh, you're welcome, Rebecca. Good luck with everything. It seems like it's going great, so I'm glad to hear that, or glad to see that at least through the cards. All right. So I don't know who else is still watching. Oh, whoever that is, like always choose love. Big choices on the horizon. I don't know. Always choose love. I feel bad because I had like a big following in the evenings here, and now because I had to be all lazy and depressed last week, I feel like I lost y'all. So anyway, Taryn and I were talking. I know big things are coming up with Back Porch Magic. Don't quite know what they are yet, but do expect to see not just some new products, but just some new things coming from us. Don't know what they are yet, but like I said, I will still continue to do the Tuesday night live at 7 p.m. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, just so you know, always comment below to let me know that you want a reading. Otherwise, and don't just say hi, just say like, hi, I want a reading. And that way I know. And I do them all in order. And it looks like Crystal is next. All right. Well, those two popped out as soon as I said your name, so I'm going to put them down. All right. Let me do two more draws. Oh, Noodle is back. She doesn't like mommy talking to herself, I guess. Ooh. Well, okay. All right. So we start out with the Five of Cups and the Four of Wands. Not a great combo. It seems like something has finished, but not in the way that you had hoped. Um, it's like run its course and you're not happy about that. Like it feels like something lost, but it has run its course. And Nine of Swords, perhaps you were beating yourself up about that or somebody else's. I think usually this is the card of us beating ourselves up. And but final is like you're kind of like living Six of Cups, like in this bit of nostalgia, and that's probably keeping you going, keeping you through both this, ending. Um, the nostalgia is kind of like keeping you through the ending, but it's all keeping you in this space of, beating yourself up, and that's not such a great space to be. Since I've had since it's a slow news day, I'll draw a clarifier for everything. Kind of see like what can you do to help yourself through this time. Okay, so we have the Four of Discs, so it's kind of like protect yourself, maybe stay home within reason. Like don't like become a hermit or anything, but definitely protect your resources, especially your physical resources. Stay guarded, protect yourself. Just it's okay to kind of like stay back and chill and mourn what is lost, but don't dwell on it too much. Oh, hello, Kellis. We just feel like it must be super late where you are because I think with our time change, it made everything later for y'all. All right. I'll do, since I've already read for Crystal and you're next, I'll do a 3-card reading for you. Oh, you're welcome, Crystal. Okay. So what do we got? Ellis. Noodle. Next. Ooh. Okay. So we start out with the Seven of Swords. You're gone midnight. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Discs and the Knight of Swords together. And then we finish out with the Knight of Cups. So lots of kings here. I say knights, but in this deck they're kings. Do you have a lot of options right now when it comes to mail company? No, that's not it. But I feel like these two in the middle, it's kind of like I feel like we've gotten this card for you in the past, and it's an Aquarius card. I don't always remember the readings I give for people, but I just remember something with this card. For you, Kellis. I probably should have asked you if you wanted a reading. My bad. I'll stop for a moment. just seems like not conflicts, just like an amalgamating. Oh, okay, Kellis. All right. So sorry about that. So it's like an amalgamating of like we just passed a new moon, and I kind of feel like this is like vibing with that new moon. So whatever these two energies of like working very hard but wanting to move quickly kind of somehow morphs into this like ready to make something new and give it to the world. I don't makes no goddamn sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. My cat says hello, and I'm gonna tell us. I don't know what that was about, but I hope it helped you in whatever way. And Lila Josephine. All right, welcome from South Africa. Oh, that's so funny you say that, Lila. I'm a Virgo and my boyfriend is a Taurus. We've been together for 3 years, so 2.5. Oh, shucks, Kellis, I'm so glad. Holy crap. See, readings don't always make sense to me, but as long as they make sense to somebody, you know. Okay, Lila, I'm gonna help you out. I just know, like, it always, sun signs are just one part of our chart. There's a lot of factors in, but generally speaking, a sun sign Taurus and a sun sign Virgo should get along. Sometimes I speak from experience, it gets a little too earthy and stuck. And, my little Taurus is such a sweet man, but it probably helps that we have the same moon sign. But yeah, stubborn. We're both stubborn. Anyway, so I'm going to draw a card for you, Lila, and I guess his name is Devin, the Taurus. And I'm going to draw a card for you two together. Because, this will probably show what you just have right now. Oh, okay. So you have the star, which makes total sense. You're hopeful. You're dreaming about the future. You really want something, but it could be in the future. So the star is just the hopeful, joyful card. And his card is the Princess of Wands. So it seems like he might be a little bit more career focused. And maybe just kind of chill, fancy free. He might not even be aware that you have feelings for him. Okay. So what you have right now between you is the Two of Wands. So it's like right now, this is actually, I feel like that's good because you're both evenly matched. Like it's a comfortable, like separately you're fine, but together you work well too. It's kind of like it's a nice balance. Let me see. I'll draw an extra card for potential relationship, as in like, is there a possibility? Okay, well that card popped out, but I want to draw one. I'll read them both, don't worry. Ooh, okay. So the card that popped out is the Four of Discs, which is kind of like the card that I pulled out for potential relationships. So these are both for potential relationship. It's Five of Swords, which is no go. So the fact that this popped out is kind of saying to me, like, leave things as they are. Your friendship is actually pretty valuable the way that it is, and it needs to be like just protected and kept. If you were to try to have a relationship right now, it would not work out. It would be an automatic. It just wouldn't work out. It would be a fail. So that's kind of what I see for right now. I mean, that could change, but it might not. So, just I don't know how trying to think. I know how hard this is because even me in my dotage, ha ha ha, I'm being funny. I'm not old at all. Like there have been times when I've wanted something to work out with somebody and it didn't, and that's really hard. I think that's hard no matter what age you are. But sometimes, like as long as you have a friend and a good friend in him, that can last your whole life. And that's I speak from experience. That can be real. That sometimes means more than the romantic connection. So, all right. Well, good luck, Lila. All right. Anybody else want or would like a reading? Yes, no? Certainly, Jacinta. All right. I might be able to take one more reading after Jacinta. Because I gotta go help a sick friend. Actually cooking matzo balls for her right now, and she doesn't even know. Okay, I'm gonna draw a clarifier for the first set, because that's a lot. Ooh, oh wow, those just came out in the last reading. Okay, so the first two cards that came out together are two aces, Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups, which seems like love, not just like emotional connection, but also like mental connection, as in like a sudden realization, a sudden connection or something. And the clarifier for it, because the aces are just kind of energy, was the Star and the Two of Wands, which came out in the last reading, but it's just kind of a energetic, like very deep connection with something energetically, like, but knowing it's true. This might not necessarily be a happy thing, because the next card after this is the Five of Swords, something lost, something broken, something not realizing, like maybe it's you've had a sudden realization that something that you thought you were trying to put work into or whatever is just something all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, this isn't going to work out despite what I had hoped, what I had dreamed. And the final card is the Four of Discs, which is stability, kind of protecting yourself. This has come out a lot tonight for folks, so it just seems like hoarding resources, hoarding energy, just being careful with what you already have and protecting yourself. I'm gonna draw one more just to see like what lies ahead. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, which is a nostalgia card, but also a card of enjoyment. So this might be reconnecting with old friends, or maybe even going back to a hometown, or just like taking a little bit of time to do some things that you enjoy, that you used to enjoy, and just taking that time for you. All right. Well, I hope that helps you, Jacinta. And I think I'm gonna have to cut it short. I wanted to make it to 7:30 and it's only 7:28. But like I said, I do have that sick friend, and another friend tried to call me. And I'm glad I heard from her, the sick friend, because I haven't heard from her all day. And we have the plague right now. So, all right. Well, until next time, everyone. And oh, you're welcome, Jacinta. I'm glad. All right. So until next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will see you all then. I promise. I promise. Everyone have a good night.